This is 12th and Pine. We are right across the street from the East Precinct, right on the corner. This is the core of this CHOP.
Seattle police abandoned the East Precinct at the orders of the mayor. And now here we are, what appears to be 3 weeks later. Police may be moving back into that area to try to take back that East Precinct. So,
as of last night, while we were out here at 2 a.m., it was a calm, peaceful night. You weren't seeing anybody out here. It was low key, as every night usually ends out here. What ended up happening was at 2 o'clock this morning, Mayor Durkin went ahead and signed an emergency injunction saying that this is going to be unlawful, no trespassing zone, so they did the pushback. And at about, I want to say 4:30, 5 o'clock this morning, they started marching through. And from what I heard, it was about every 5 feet, they just kept pushing and pushing and pushing.
Okay, don't talk to us, please. We're moving here. Go left, go left.
Finally, Mayor Durkin decided to grab a pair, probably not hers, but she finally grabbed a pair and decided to fumigate the area known as CHOP, or CHAZ, or Soviet Union, or Chazistan. Seattle police retake Station House and arrest multiple protesters following Durkin orders. Police Chief Carmen Best said enough is enough after fatal shootings in the area. So, really in conclusion here, the police have taken over the East Precinct back, but not entered it. They made over a dozen arrests, as you saw in the video before, where people were, punching and kicking the police, which always never a good thing to do, especially when they're pretty irritated with your shenanigans. So they issued the order to disperse around 5 a.m. local time, telling protesters to leave within 8 minutes. At least 31 protesters were arrested for failure to disperse, obstruction, resisting, arrest, and assault. A 20-year-old man was in possession of a large metal pipe and kitchen knife when he was arrested. And there you go. Peaceful protester, right? That's a peaceful protest right there. We should always strive to, when you protest with an aluminum bat or pipe and a large, disgusting kitchen knife, serrated, by the way. The East Precinct Station House, which police abandoned last month following standoffs and clashes with demonstrators, was cleared of protesters, as per Jenny Durkin's orders, the mayor. Police Chief Carmen Best told the reporters from inside the CHOP. Best said the police were not moving into the building yet. There's going to be a lot of repairs to that, I guarantee you. And then she says this standard boilerplate thing. Our job is to support the peaceful demonstration. And that's peaceful demonstration right there, boys and girls. That's their definition of a peaceful demonstration. Streets over the last few weeks is lawless and brutal, and bottom line is simply unacceptable. Blah, 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 blah. City workers were dismantling wooden and concrete barriers while police remained on the scene. Best said police and other city organizations will clean the area. You're going to need water cannons, disinfectant, bleach, ammonia, alcohol to scrub down that whole area. Police also investigated several vehicles circling the CHOP zone after officers saw people inside them carrying firearms and wearing body armor, also conducive of a peaceful protest. The vehicles had no visible license plates. Then where were you? As officers in riot gear performed a pre-dawn sweep to clear out holdouts from the street, the police said a woman apparently went into labor on the east side. of Cal Anderson Park. Seattle Fire said it responded to the scene and the woman did not need medical treatment. What the hell was she doing? Durkin's executive order come after a series of late-night shootings in the area that killed 2 teenagers and seriously wounded 3 other people. Police said other violent crimes have been documented in the area since demonstrators took over several blocks in the Capitol Hill neighborhood last month. And she said officers were enforcing today's order wearing higher level of protective gear. Police are utilizing this equipment because individuals associated with the CHOP are known to be armed and dangerous and may be associated with shootings, homicides, robberies, assaults, and other violent crimes, and again, conducive of a peaceful protest. Best said while that she supports peaceful demonstration, enough is enough. Best said it was the job of the police officers to protect and serve the community, yes, adding that clearing of the protests would not mark an end to the department's engagement with the protesters. That's saying a lot. She's going to be engaging them with again because, well, let's face it, these people are armed and dangerous and very vicious, vile human beings. You think they're just peacefully protesting? No. We must continue our efforts to build trust and redefine our roles as guardians in our city. Best said. Whatever. Demonstrators have also occupied several blocks around a park in Seattle Police Department's East Precinct for about 2 weeks. Police abandoned the building following standoffs and clashes, again, according to Mayor Durkin's orders, who demanded racial justice and to an end to police brutality in the wake of George Floyd's death in Minneapolis in May while in police custody. Protesters have also said they should not be blamed for the violence in the area. Well, you got to take personal responsibility there, knucklehead. There have been increasing calls by critics, including President Trump, to remove the protesters from the CHOP zone following the failed shootings. The action comes a day after Seattle Department of Transportation used heavy machinery to remove barriers marking the entrance to the protest area. And that's into that. Let's see if they actually hold it this time. You cannot give these people an inch because they're going to take 26,000 miles on your butt. Or 6 city blocks. Whatever comes first. Probably the 6 city blocks. Again, this is par for the course for angry leftists, Marxists, socialists, communists, anarchists. Whether it's like I talk about racialists, anti-whatever. This is what happens when you let people like this dictate the control of your city. Because for the last 2 weeks, Durkin was saying, oh, this is just a summer of love. And then 2 people died, 3 people were wounded by gunfire. Is that a summer of love? No. No, that's what happens when you keep voting blue and you keep voting Democrat in major cities. This is what you get, lawlessness and death. So if you folks out there, when it comes November, keep voting Democrat. Keep voting liberal because you know what? If you think it can't get any worse, keep voting that way. Please like, subscribe, and comment if you enjoy my content. Thank you.